Hey guys. So we're gonna do a quick one today because I'm feeling like absolute dog shit. Good glasses. They're pretty cool. I'm still getting used to them, so I don't keep them on as much as I should. So, in case it's not obvious that I'm feeling like shit, like I haven't shaved in probably a week since the last time I did one of these. And yeah, so I'm not doing great. I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of where I'm at. Like that's the whole point of this, now that I say that. But so I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. And let me explain that a little bit better. When all this started, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I knew exactly, like, I had an agenda. It was boom, 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 boom. I did it. But now that I've done that, I started the Spiro. So I don't know where to go next. There really isn't. I'm getting a weird glare on my glasses. I don't really know where to go next, because basically all I need to do now is just wait for like the Spiro to start working, which can take weeks, several weeks according to the paperwork that I got. And in the meantime, I'm just been feeling like crap. I talked a little bit last time about my face and the dysphoria I get from my facial hair because I can feel it constantly. It itches. The very act of shaving is dysphoric for me. It's so just doing it every day is a little overwhelming sometimes. I don't mind all the other stuff. I don't mind the moisturizing and the makeup. I actually kind of enjoy that. But the shaving part is the part that bothers me. And then, like, if I don't do it every day, of course, it gets worse. And it's just kind of this downward spiral. I started wearing, my girlfriend gave me like 5 or 6 shirts that she didn't wear anymore. They either didn't fit her, or she didn't like them for one reason or another. And they are obviously much more feminine clothes, which I'm wearing one today. I love it. So that's helped with the dysphoria a lot, making sure that I'm wearing clothes that are better. I'm really all out of sorts today. So, I don't know how to describe dysphoria to someone who doesn't have it. I don't really know it well enough to be able to do that kind of description. But I can tell you some of the ways that it's affected me, like the facial hair. Body hair does it too. Yeah, I'm rambly today. So yeah, I don't really know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I just know that a lot of stuff is bothering me. There really isn't any easy way to just get over it. Actually, I do know what I'm going to talk about briefly. Like I said, we're making it short, but I will talk a little bit about transphobia. I have, strangely, in this journey, not encountered any of it, which has been weird. I got these glasses. I just got them a few days ago. They are from the women's section of classes. I like them. I wasn't interested in any of the men's designs. In the glasses place, the woman who helped us out, she mentioned in brief, our store is set up, we've got our women's glasses here and our men's glasses over there. that was the end of it. Just like in case I didn't know, but she didn't give any kind of pushback. And anyway, she was great. And none of the other people that I've talked to have had issues. My PCP, my counselor, any of these people. None of my friends. I didn't lose a single Facebook friend, which was interesting because my Facebook group is a combination of actual friends and people I made as writing and publishing contacts. As an author, I used it as present tense, use it as a means of remaining in touch with contacts, and nobody took off, which was crazy. I mean, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'm going to run into tons of it. But I haven't yet, which is great. So I'm going to circle back around because I have no direction today. I'm going to circle back around to the dysphoria thing. I remembered some of the other stuff that I wanted to mention about that. I have dysphoria not only around my body, but I also have dysphoria around my name. I've never liked my name, and I feel like I'm supposed to change it because that's like what trans folks do, and I have a very masculine name that, again, I just don't like. But I have no idea where to go with it. I was using J as a like a placeholder. Nobody's ever called me that though, so I don't think I'm going to stick with it. Like I said, it's just a placeholder that I have increasingly started to dislike. I took it because it was similar enough and reminiscent enough, but I didn't want to spell it. Just the letter J wasn't working for me, so I spelled it out. But J-A-Y, of course, came across very masculine, so I chose J-A-E because I thought it was pretty. But there's a trans person online who I interact with very, very peripherally, but she really struggled to find a name that fit for her, and she ended up settling on J, and I knew that, and whereas I had kind of settled on it almost flippantly, she seemed almost offended when she saw that I was changing my name. And I absolutely 100% do not feel like she was doing this to make me feel bad by expressing this. And I certainly don't know her well enough to have that conversation. But it was enough that it kind of sent me into a bit of a spiral, because I do have a lot of dysphoria around my name. So I realized that if I was doing something and it was clearly not okay to continue doing, whether it was bad form, whether it was it was clearly a major source of dysphoria for me is my name. So I do need to get that figured out. A friend of mine suggested maybe I need to change my entire name, because I can do that. I can change my last name and everything to kind of get rid of my father's name, which I wouldn't mind doing either. So that's all stuff that I need to work on. So I have dysphoria around that. I have dysphoria around my voice. I was doing a lot of trying to pitch shift my voice, but none of it, I still sounded exactly the same. In seeing these videos while editing them, I didn't sound any different. So I stopped bothering with that until I can take the time to really get into it. But I've got so much other stuff that I gotta work on before I worry about anything like that. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I guess, is where I was going with all this. I don't know what to do next, where to go next. something I need to figure out. Yep. So, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.